Hello everyone and welcome to Master of Command. My likely going to be game of the year, to be honest. I absolutely enjoyed the game so far. We already played through a campaign with the Austrians in the live streams. Check that out in the live feed if you missed it. We played it from Act 1 to Act 3 all the way through, and it is an absolute blast. And we're gonna start a new campaign here. In this Total War meets Mountain Blade means Slay the Spire like roguelike, which you build your own army, you equip your own troops, level them up, and get new ones on the campaign map. It's a fantastic game. And one of the factions here that are the coolest in my eyes is the Russian Empire, because they're pretty unique. Up to the Cossack Horde that they can unleash later on. But we're gonna start with the base one, because we haven't unlocked the other ones. We have to finish it with the previous armies to unlock the next one. And yeah, the Imperial army here with the Russians spam is pretty interesting. Raiding settlements gives you extra stuff here as well, so this is going to play pretty interestingly as well. We're not going to put on any modifiers just yet, because I don't think I'm quite good enough at the game yet, especially on the later parts. But let's get the campaign started here with the Russians, and let's see where we can go here. As we can fight the Prussians here in Courland. We can fight the British in the Rhineland, where we could get some Cossack cavalry. Flying battery doctrine. It's doubling the movement speed of artillery. That sounds pretty interesting. The professionalism is good as well, especially as we have recruit tier units being buffed. So that might be the go for here, because we want to recruit recruits, and them leveling up quicker then is going to be helpful. So let's go into Courland. Let's see what we can do here. We start with two generals here. Morale damage received is lowered. Here we have high radius, but they receive more fire damage. Okay. Loud. Command radius increased. And can give better backgrounds. One of the serf recruits. These guys go just the Russian veteran musketeer line. The Russians have split up recruit lines, so each recruit line goes into their specific tier of units. Yeah, these want to go close and fire with the backgrounds. We might want to give casualties restored. The rest should all go to one that charges in. Then we go with this. And yeah, this is all for melee that wants morale and charge. I believe might be worthwhile maybe to even get this to this one as well. But are we gonna give it to the second serf? As we will try to get into close quarters with these guys. So in the campaign, you have to manage your units and then fight total war style battles when you meet other forces. First act, in each act, the goal is to get your army through it, and then in the end battle, fight one big enemy boss army. This is the boss army here in Act 1. 12,300 men it will have in the end, and we are currently at 6,000. There are Prussians that are likely going to be decently capable of fighting, and we are currently mainly on reserves and half the strength, so we have a long way ahead of us. And we're gonna start at the slightly guarded supplies. Your Grace, supply cache lies before us, but a handful of enemy stragglers stand watch. May strike swiftly and seize one of the stocks before they can react. Final provisions or powder. Such haste will rouse the battle, yet their strength is light, and our men are confident the fight will be ours. So I think coinage could be helpful. Don't think we're gonna waste a lot of ammo. We will need more provisions with this army, so that could be helpful as well. Actually, let's capture the provisions and let's go into battle. We outnumber them by a lot. Yes, we have a lot of infantry against their 1 cavalry and 2 recruits, so battle should be relatively easy. Russian musketeers can push along the flank. They have a village here that they could hold. Bit worried about that. Let's move our first formation up. Advance these guys, maybe even a move column down the road. So that we can get to the flank there. Want to keep you guys out of the forest. Get moving. Our general keeps close to the serfs. This is the one that wants to charge. Might be good to have this on the flank then. These guys want to push a bit closer for the buckshot. They reload you now. Can speed up a bit here. Let's both armies get closer. Our guys use the road here now. Okay, they're actually coming for our force here. Okay, line. Let's advance into them. Oh, actually, keep you advancing. We have the better rifles here with cooler muskets. 1 muskets versus 1 muskets over here. And there we go. Our line gets to fire. Got 28 of theirs. Good fire there. These guys closer. And let's get ready to fire. You have to be careful with the cavalry still. Buckshot getting ready. We take pretty heavy casualties here. Once these guys. I think time to charge with both of these. We want to keep the cavalry away from us here. They can charge our flank. That would be pretty devastating. Get ready. Good hits. We should hold the melee combat here. Against the enemy cavalry. As we're not winning fight here, we have the better melee bayonets and rifles that are also handle better in melee than the enemy Delft muskets here. But they already have better muskets, that's why they're holding out so well. We can beat them here. Want to get as many kills as possible here. Okay, we're getting more kills there. And we get them shattered. More kills means more veterancy, so that is important as well. And we have the victory here. As our serf recruits align. Yeah, we already took a decent amount of casualties. I feel like provision and veterancy here might be the most important part. Well, so got Neustadt muskets, which are better than the ones we got here. In all aspects. Them in there. These guys are supposed to go into melee. Balance stamina. Well, okay. Give those guys that. No. That goes to our normal musketeers here. We have one musket and a captured regiment flag that we can sell once we arrive at the first village, but there are currently no villages, and we are supposed to reinforce outposts for our other mission. We can't. We can give them an officer or line infantry. Or heavy line infantry regiment. I think we got. I'm not the biggest fan of this, guys. Loud is not great that I love. Okay. So get Russian grenadiers. That is nice. Russian grenadiers also being slightly bigger than other grenadiers. Okay. That allows us to finish off the outpost mission. Here, rotten discipline, and then a quartermaster. Okay, we need to. Okay, the garrison here is plagued by disorder. The men are idle and drills are slack. The officers show little initiative. Okay, the commandant has requested outside assistance to restore order. To spare an officer from our reserve. Okay, so I like this guy more, but okay, let's get a second grenadier. We are now a grenadier army. Didn't plan to go this way, but it's what we got. We need officers soon. Wonder if it's faster to run the field. There should be a village somewhere down here, though. So, gonna go around and then move up north from there. Yeah. This is an army we can absolutely beat. Oh, they have artillery. Okay. They have one musketeer and then a lot of recruits. They have officers. Can't level up officers right now. And us getting the grenadiers kinda skips the line right now for us, as we were supposed to get along like recruits and level them up, but instead we now have grenadiers with decent musket, with decent bayonets, so that is all pretty helpful. Kind of just want to charge down the middle here, maybe. Like a thief. They have mostly one muskets, right? Yeah. I think we want to fire one round, then just charge. Okay. In general, we want to move towards them. As they have a cannons. 3-pounders, so not the scariest cannons, but cannons nonetheless. So the faster we end the battle, the better. Our infantry here now moves in. Cannons are getting ready. Firing on our grenadiers. Could get in range there, that would be big. Want to fire one round with them, then get closer and fire buckshot. Grenadiers here on the road, advancing relatively quickly. They have way better quarters. They have better fighting capabilities. The Tula muskets of the Russians are in general pretty good close quarter combat. Get one salvo in and then charge. Okay. We nearly got the second reload. Let's charge. Sorry, guys. Yes, we're about to break the Freikorps recruits over here. Easy hand-to-hand combat there. Russian musketeers have decent close quarters capabilities as well, but we're breaking them morale-wise quite quickly here. Close quarters is exhausting, so doing the next charge here might not make the most sense immediately. Might want to regain a bit of stamina. We're doing so. We broke them on the flank here. Let's get into grenadier range. Guys are regaining stamina. The enemy line is setting up again. Charge through the side here. Taking them on the flank. Come on, throw your grenades. And now we can charge them from the other side as well. So these guys will be broken in a second. Okay, the grenade throw is still something that I got them to work before. Not quite sure what's going on here. Why it isn't working this time around. But yeah, we shattered them over here. Now, should move on to the artillery. These guys need to get ready for combat. With the Prussian musketeers here. Wasn't the most efficient combat we had so far. But we did break them here. And we left a bloody battlefield. The enemy cannons have been annoying. But we're about to break these guys. That's good. Our grenadiers do get a lot of kills here. Yeah, these have suffered heavily under the enemy artillery. More of them dying. Plus our surf recruits here do keep getting good kills. Grenadiers racking up kills here as well. We just need to get through to that artillery piece here. Just keeping to wreck us. Guys, charge them down. And there we go. Artillery is broken. With that, Russians on bouncing in Courland. Bolton captured. We get an artillery bonus. We get a better bayonet. That is going to be helpful. I think we wanna use conscription here as we took pretty heavy casualties. That also reduced the casualties we general took. Level 2, level 3, that means can make them Russian musketeers. One musket. Yeah, the light socket bayonet is helpful. This help us right now. We are running low on ammo, but we can buy that here. We won't return back here, and as we are pillaging more efficiently, we want to pillage this village afterward. First, let's see what we can get here. We could get cheap artillery. That's the only thing we can get cheap, but because we could 30% cheaper, and that's a starting unit. And the rest is all too expensive. Getting artillery is helpful. I could have given them the plan, so that might have been a mistake. If you remove them, they go down to a one pounder, so yeah, 3-pounder here. Sense. Give this to the other side. Don't think we want anything here. Stables not having anything to offer either. They have a lot of supplies here, but not that important. Want enough ammo, enough manpower that we can go on for a while. And we're just gonna raid this town. Raid it down real quick. Tobacco and sheep. Tobacco is helpful for the artillery, making that more accurate, and the stamina is not too important here. Well, these could be something for one of our officers. Then we move on down the road. Don't think we want to visit the slum there too necessarily. Okay. Hidden contraband. Sir, our men stopped a convoy of civilian wagons and it's under suspicious pretense. While their papers are in order, something in their demeanor suggests concealment. We may search the wagon thoroughly, which will require time and may sour relations, or conduct a cursory inspection and let them pass without incident. No. Let's conduct a thorough search. Okay. Contraband was found. Sir, search uncovered hidden stores beneath planks. Within double casks, powder, shots, craft flints, tissue paper, and musket parts were found. Together with bolts fit for field magazine. Drivers denied knowledge, but one confessed the cargo was bound for an enemy depot. Illicit goods are seized for our usage. That is nice. Get good muskets. Neustadt, the basic musket of the Austrians, and the tuna musket. Saber, we for now can give to the artillery. Oh, okay. I guess you can't. Looks like you could, but I guess you can't. Okay. Makes sense. Artillery's not supposed to fight. We have still some 1 muskets around here, right? Yeah. This is supposed to charge. This has more charge damage, but this has a lot more melee damage, so yeah, give them Tulas. The Neustadt for this. Serves now. If Neustadt's, this one, by the bayonet. Decent fighting capabilities of our reserve. No, we're supposed to find stuff. Russian rider recruits, frontier recruits, and more serf recruits. I think we're gonna go with the rider recruits and sell. We can give them the saber immediately. Giving us some cavalry. Yeah, wanted to look at is their level path. Russian provincial cavalry. Then Russian dragooners, Russian cuirassiers, or Russian horse grenadiers. Or could go Russian hussars. All decent stuff. I think I want to go down here to the cuirassier or the horse grenadiers. Will be a good way there. But yeah, the cheaper recruits helps us out here. Now we have artillery. We have a full-on flexible army. We could buy more recruits here, but I don't think we need to, and they're just gonna eat our stuff. So gonna sell the 1 muskets. Or let's have a look. Can we sell? There a place where we can sell goods for better? I believe this means that we can sell goods. No, that's just item cost. Ah, yeah. Good. So we actually sell them here. And instead, because we're not gonna come down this path again. And we need to use our advantage here. Hornburg is being put to the torch as well. More morale, less movement speed. Lumber chest and ammo consumption. That one obviously really helpful for the artillery to reduce the ammo consumption there. I don't think we want to give the morale one unit that is supposed to charge. Movement speed there can be annoying. I believe we give it to the Russian musketeers, which just these guys are supposed to hold the line and fire. No, these can keep the Neustadt. We're gonna switch them to Neustadt. These guys that are supposed to charge to Tulas. Then we're gonna move on. The Allied training ground. Grace, we have been invited to an Allied encampment where senior officers are conducting field exercises with their men. They offer us the opportunity to drill alongside them. They send a few regiments to practice arms and receive modest instructions or dispatch our officers to gain experience on their own. Okay, yeah, we don't have any officers, so can spend ammunition for training. I think that is fine. Giving us a level up. Some of the recruits. Artillery here slowly gets better. Guys are still a good way off of going elite. Radius can't go higher. These guys now can upgrade to Russian musketeers, both. So we have a good line here. Can customize all your units as well, giving them names and all. Holding in here is the next town. Visit. Okay, this has a good amount of stuff. We want to recruit some officers back. Ammo consumption and reload speed, accuracy and range. This is a great officer. We still barely can afford the other one. So, yeah, as we need 2 officers, just gonna recruit both of them. Gonna switch them around because this is good for artillery and for more keen to fire units. As doesn't give any bonus to the cavalry. Gonna switch out the cavalry here. There we go. Don't want anything else here. There are more recruits here to be found. For now, I'm not sure if we want to plunder this town just yet. I don't think we do. Might come back through here later. Move here to the left side of the battlefield. Clearing out this. Fill our missions that we have. Side missions. That in the battlefields. Okay, fresh battleground. In case we have come to a field of a recent engagement. The bodies have not yet cooled. The scattered equipment litters the ground. There remain supplies to be collected, and a few wounded still draw breath amongst the fresh stitches. And the wounded, we could get more reservists. But the 2 weapons are us. Potsdam muskets and stone swords. There's already one. Yeah, okay. Same sword. This army is not gonna escape us. We now have a way more capable army than what we had in previous battles. Basically a wall-sized complete one with some cavalry, with some artillery. Is the artillery not being the best. And stats and equipment. Range. All we still have to get a good bit closer to actually achieve much. Is a little river here. Enemy artillery better than ours? No, it's similar. 3-pounder guns on both sides. The Prussian cavalry is not the strongest from my experience. Our grenadiers here, I think, pretty fine. Just advancing here. Put them into columns. One. Okay. Let's advance. A bit closer. Pyotr Semyonovich Saltykov keeps moving with our massive Serf army. they have one good unit here on the right side with the Prussian musketeers. And the artillery decent on both sides. We want to push our artillery a bit closer. Actually, some capabilities. And speed here in the columns. Pretty good. Russian cavalry recruits along the side. Okay. Guerrilla is under fire. I think it's time. Limber our cannons as well. Start the bombardment from our side. Wonder, their cavalry better than ours? Yes, it is. Okay, the Russian rider recruits are pretty terrible as well. And they already have a decent sword and the beer rations here on the other side. We don't wanna... Oh, get back in line, guys. Artillery is reloading. Gets a couple more kills. But the enemy here tries to reposition. We kind of want to level up our cavalry here. Enemy cannons, luckily, relatively inefficient for the most part. We push a bit closer here. Oh. That is something we should be able to deal with. Ah, it's close. They deal a lot of morale damage. Our general gives us a morale boost when we get close, so that could be helpful here. Whilst this blue bar means the light blue is the current morale. This notch on the bar is the breaking point. And the dark blue is morale they could potentially recover. So, yeah, we shatter them here. Now, kind of want to level up our guys just by getting more kills. Get you into marching columns and down towards the enemy. Oh. That is actually not good. Shit. We're stuck in the charge. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna break the artillery here. But these cavalry is actually kind of murdering our cavalry. Okay, no, they decided to charge our musketeers instead. And we're gonna break them there. The cavalry, I don't think can recover. Oh no, it actually could recover. Okay. Let's see if a charge from our general But maybe swing the whole situation over here. Nice. Shattered them there. Okay, this is not great. Keeps the enemy from reloading. Okay, let's keep you moving over the bridge, sirs. Let's these guys just keep on racking kills up. And this might be what breaks the morale of these guys completely. There we go. Artillery did help out as well. And we have another victory on our way. The Russians here trying to plunder. The Bartow battle has been completed. I think we're gonna go with the ransom because our ammunition likely is suffering a bit here as well. Cavalry did get promoted. These guys, I believe, could become Russian veteran musketeers, and I'm gonna go that way. We already have 2 grenadiers. I don't want to get 3 of those necessarily. Get some horses. Good melee damage bonus. Prussian horses here. Guys. Okay. Yeah. Provincial cavalry is a good jump up. And charge. Better stamina as well. Morale is pretty helpful for cavalry fights too. The Bartow. Go next. A lot more recruits, but can't afford them right now. Nothing in particular I want here. Buckshot rounds can be nice. Canister rounds could be nice later on as well, but our cannon currently is not good enough to really warrant that. Another army that we can likely beat relatively easily. Yes. Jägers and 3 recruits. Plus an artillery gun. Let's see. Can't. Quicker. Canister rounds on artillery would be a bit dangerous. But we have cavalry and they don't in this one. See if we can't maybe get the artillery up still. Best units can move forward. Go into the forest. Okay, they're actually pushing quite hard towards us. They have canister rounds. Okay, that is scary. That means our cavalry should be careful there, and we don't want to advance too far with our infantry actually. Jäger. Let's get you guys around. It's getting closer. Maybe we can get a shot at the enemy field artillery. Also already 5 guns. Okay, they have more guns on their cannon. We do as well. I think we just gonna have to do that some line infantry here. Ow. Oh, general. Okay, the Jäger not gonna have a ton time here. Taking fire from so many. Get the cover. And let's take the engagement here. Do a little sprint in between. And you just charge in there. Okay. They seem like they might want to get a attack on our fighters in. Ow. Still have a good amount of stamina. Charge here is going okay. We broke them nicely. And you guys get a bit closer for the buckshot rounds. Let's go. And let's fire. Let's go. As fast as possible. You can charge from the sides here. Enemy is broken. Chasing. Cannons get a couple of kills here, but with the 3-pounder guns, they're pretty busy. Now cavalry really isn't that fast here right now. So infantry doing a decent job here. Racking up the kills. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this might be bad. Oh god. They actually put them on fire at will. A lot of riders killed. Ah! They got one more attack. Oh, shot out. Just as we got in there. Killing another 30 or so. Canister rounds there. Ah, evil. We do the job. Okay. Didn't really take that much damage. Redundancy and provisions might be the way to go here. Want to level them up. Our level 1 And here, up. Okay, this is all not something you are about, so agility, stamina, and stamina recovery speed. Sense. We have a good couple of Dragonis swords. Better, less attrition and better melee is pretty important. And advanced. Wanna give ammunition to everybody. Okay, wounded nobleman. So amongst the tickets of the field, our scouts have discovered a wounded officer evidently left behind in our allies' retreat. Uniform and bearings suggest a man of rank. He is conscious, though greatly weakened. Estimated course, he may yet be restored to strength without delay. Don't have field hospital or sanitary conditions, so yeah, we just have to pray for him. We get him. Okay. What can you do? Stalwart. Cover effectiveness. Okay, a lot of cover effectiveness. That could be really cool for some of our other frontier line infantry, I believe, or observer. They're called. Okay. Can sell our muskets here. Not big into this. This would allow us to buy this. Might just plunder this region again. Could get more surf only. Foundry, getting a better gun. Like, for example, a 12-pounder. Some howitzers could be helpful. Nothing I want to buy. Master. Nothing I really need here. Gunsmith is interesting with some good Potsdam. Brilliant muskets. We could get good Pula muskets. That's something we are interested in. Provisions here are super cheap. Still could get the 12-pounders or the 16-pounder. Super long reload. Howitzers. Good range, but super long reload. Haven't used these yet, so go with the howitzers. Every reload now would be big. I will. Their spots we can sell better than this mistake. Okay. We already have a reserve officer. Don't think we need another one right now. So this one is really cheap. There are sometimes important parts where you can step up. Don't need the recruits here. The item prices are all nice and all. Yeah, we get this. Guys, use better tool. Oh, there are no bayonets here, right? No. Could use better bayonets. Find them somewhere. Provisions don't rot, so getting cheap provisions here is a nice thing as well. Okay. Currently don't. And then because we're not gonna come back here. I'm sorry, Mito, but this burnt is burnt. Breastplates. Okay. This is good stuff. But, or like, not good stuff, but helpful stuff. Yes. The cavalry already is pretty slow right now. My issue. Otherwise, would give them this. It would take a lot less melee damage. Yeah, for now, we keep it as is. Tulas, you have the... Both Tulas, okay. You're the ones with the Neustadt. We want to get you closer in so that you can fire a buckshot, so that makes sense. Oh, there's another battlefield up there. Need to clear off battlefield, so... Go there as well. Okay, duel with Saber. Officer wins the duel. Uses their skill. Okay, not searching the wreckage. Our men discovered an enemy officer wounded but defiant. Was unsteadily and challenged one of your officers to combat. The curious affair, more fitting the old codes than to the present war. We allow it, must decide which of your officers shall take the field. By that what arms they shall meet. Have gathered quickly quietly. Let's that. Can we? No, we can't. Okay. Satisfaction is ours. Your Grace, our chosen officer met the challenge before the rank. Fair exchanged and fair risk. Second pass, the struck through and the enemy went down, falling for quarter. The prisoner is secured, his sidearms and papers taken. The men are heartened by conduct shown and is restored without disturbance. Okay. One of you two. Okay. Oh, wasn't even this guy. Oh, legendary. That is beautiful. Combat efficiency up. Okay, this guy will have to lead a... Don't want to risk him right now in the battle. I want to level up the others as well. Go to that next battlefield up here. Fresh battleground. We have come upon a field of recent engagements. Take the weapons again. Here's your sword and the Chevalier musket. Okay. We have a following army of 10,000. Okay, let's see. Pretty officer. Okay. We have come upon a small but well-appointed camp. Apart from the road and kept in good order. It belongs to a displaced officer. His home overrun and his command scattered. He claims to be without position, but not without talent. We have men in need of command. We may do to join us. Paid commission might be urging him to accept. Don't need an officer right now, so okay. Doesn't join us. Oh, Jakobstadt. Okay. Russian recruits, observation recruits. These are guys we want. Spear sword. Gonna pay for them now. Though we can't put them in anywhere just yet. But these guys, the observation musketeers are the observation fusiliers later on really strong in shooting, holding the line. Good morale there as well. Compared to these guys, yeah, they're way better at shooting. These are a bit better in melee. So that would be a goal. Get those guys around here, and they are then also good with cover. So that would be where he comes in, leading an observation line. There would be another one here. Okay. Have foundry and all here as well. Let's engage the enemy here. Let's see what our artillery can do. Enemy has Bicorp Hussar already. That is quite capable of doing damage to us. How we handle that. This, everything should be pretty fine. Okay. Let's root here. Have a good bit more range this time around. Could put them on a hill. Okay. That's great. Take that. Gonna stay on this side of the river. Have to flank out a bit here. Immediately getting hits. Elan leads. Cavalry on the right side. You guys line up the village. Actually, up on the village here. Up in the village there. Move. Yeah, the reload time here is long. Getting better reload time for this is kind of imperative now. 69 seconds is really kind of rough. $31 per salvo from an artillery recruit is really solid, so there's that, especially long range. Okay, second salvo actually not as good. Good couple of missed shots. Wait. Buildings give cover. That is pretty big. These guys keep on advancing here on the side. Get you there, guys. We have a bit more movement speed now with the Frisian horse. Okay, the enemy is actually advancing pretty rapidly here. Have no bonus for fire. Kinda just want to charge them down. Not quite what we hoping for. Yeah, they're getting really dangerously close here. But as we can just charge them, we still need better bayonets for these guys. Getting bayonets out of this fight would be nice. Get the cannons repositioned. Get a decent first salvo out of these guys. Can advance on the flank here. I think we just want to keep on meleeing currently. This is our massive advantage here in Act 1. Act 1 being where the easy battles are, so that we can build up our army. Gets a lot harder in Act 2 and pretty insane in Act 3 to some extent. Oh, no. Okay. Cavalry advancing. Let's charge again. Good hits. Musketeers here. A decent job. What are they fighting? Wait, what? Quite sure what's going on there. Ah. Our guys are kind of split here. Okay, I see. Artillery did get a decent amount of kills by now. And we got them broken. Success. Is one racking up battle victories. Better muskets. That's helpful, but not that important. Would be good for the cavalry. This is good for the artillery. Reducing... Yeah, the reload is big. Efficiency is not what we need. Either refill the casualties, but I think with the money we can do that as well. Racking up level ups. That's the level up for these guys. We already have 2 grenadiers set at 4, so we'll go down this line. This is big. Buff to our cavalry. Better charge here as well. Go from to 59 seconds now. Oh, and even lower now. 58 seconds. The level up. And cupping. Rifle. 40-second reload. That's the same as Tulas, but there's a lot of charge. I want to go in with... Oh no, these have the good Tulas. Ah. Still want to give them good bayonets as well. We'll need fresh reserves here. I don't think we want to keep the uncupping. These are interesting with the long range. this is something that we want to keep for our new reserves we just got. Spans here are interesting as well. Stuff like earthworks, want for them too. Or wooden stakes. Charge resistance. Base cover. Quickly to replace and surprisingly effective when time is short. I think that's more important for observation infantry. Charge resistance. Want to have them at good quality. I don't think it's really worth buying base quality items. Night raid. The Grace, an enemy encampment lies ahead of us. Face a small enemy field army, dimly lit. Guards posted. Swift assault under cover of darkness could catch them unprepared if we hesitate. Time to muster. Let's do the night raid. Ooh, we capture reservists. Get talers. Reservists are important. Okay, this is not too important, but that's more stuff to sell. Next. Oh no. Rotting corpses. A grace of wreck. Convoy lies ahead. Wagons overturned. Corpses thrown about. Loaded and blackened. Our medics find the scene and now stuff has begun to spread through camp. Either impose quarantine or lose a portion of our reserves. For camp. For a chance to suffer 10% attrition. Camp immediately. No. Ow. Ow. Means we need to buy stuff here again. This is the town where we want to sell stuff to. Want to keep these. They have good bayonets. Light socket bayonet for the charge. Good light socket bayonet for the charge. This is something we just need for our charging gang here. Need to get the money together. We'll face an army here somewhere. Friendlies under siege. Grace our outpost, an outpost of our ours lies encircled by the enemy force. Those run low and their gun are nearly spent. A message was slipped through their lines requesting immediate support. Much to their relief, the garrison stands ready to fight alongside us. Of their gun batteries shall be replaced. We'll place under our command for the duration. Field engagement is imminent. There's a large enemy field army. Wait and strike when the enemy is weak. Oh, I think we are ready for the big one. I don't want to wait here. It's risky. We can't use that artillery right now. Okay. Because we can't get the new line. And I don't think this is a good artillery. Yeah, no, it's just a baseline artillery. Want to replace the Neustadt with Chevalier muskets here for these guys? Yeah. I'm gonna give these Chevalier muskets for now. Battle of Niederbartau. They have a lot of recruits still, so this should be doable. We have good artillery. We have decent cavalry by now as well. This should be a manageable fight. Okay. Have a hill here. Good for the artillery as well. Okay. Where's their cavalry positioned? All in the center right now. Russian land milites. Yeah, I think we want to pressure the left side more. Cavalry is going to go here this time around, as we have cavalry to charge in there. Want to have a more drawn-out gunfight here on the right side. Using this little hamlet. Break the infantry on the left with charges. March. Grenadiers, get moving. There we have the elevation bonus. Let's get guns out. Let's see if we can't maybe get some good hits against their cavalry. Decent. What is their cannons? 3-pounders, okay. Fine. Cover in the woods. I think we want to keep the general on the left side. Yeah, the reload time reduction, 14 seconds. We go. Oh god, that should have been where we should have fired. Enemy 3-pounders keep on missing. Russian veteran musketeers here now, ready for charging. They still have the worn bayonets, but they are not supposed to be the ones directly into the melee. "66 kills now. Enemy line adjusting to us. Nice. Wheel muskets doing the extra. Our cover bonus here should give us a good time. The cannons just hard hitting us. Beautiful as well. Okay. FSRs keep advancing on the left side. Really start to get good kills here with the artillery. Let's reload. That is brutal, but we are now in range. 2 more damage. We need to break these further, but they don't come back. Yeah, the enemy still has a lot more melee here in this one. Likely not gonna win this fight. We are winning this fight here against the land milites. Rifles grenadiers here are winning the gunfights as well. Charge against counter charge. We might. Oh, this is no. This ain't it. My morale breaks faster. Yeah. The provincial cavalry here is doing a decent job. Can we catch our provincial cavalry? Come on. Yes. Keep the charge up. See if we can't maybe break this. Good fire here. You do a decent job there. But you're still losing. They have 1 muskets, 1 bayonets. That's something they should be able to beat. Provincial cavalry, keep charging. Keep hunting. We need you better, guys. Breaking up the kills. Good job there. Racking up the kills. They're about to break them everywhere. Really good job. And there we go. So we can beat field armies now. That is really important. Okay. Successful. Captured uniforms. Elf gators. Iron ramrods. All the good stuff. Took some casualties, but I feel like we rather want the money here once more. Artillery gets better. And get our Russian musketeer line here ready to go. Okay, that would be nice, but we don't have death chance. Move speed actually is nice. Officer death chance is not so nice, but gotta risk it. Get these guys in here now. Got you the stakes already. You take your Neustadt muskets back. Give these observation recruits good stuff here. They're supposed to be really effective at firing. Want to keep these guys quick. Okay. Item prices here are up. They buy more, but the item prices here are up. Mainly want to sell here, but we don't want to buy here, which is interesting. Could we get more observation recruits here? No. Can't get frontier recruits or anything here either. Could get another rider recruit. We do it like this? Oh no, the riders are in the middle. I mean, in the end, we might want to have a cavalry fort in general. Getting a big army here would make sense. Really can give them weapons. Okay. Don't want anything here necessarily. That they are more expensive to buy from. These are cheaper to buy from. We had some observation recruits that we want here. Now have 2 artillery pieces. This, no. Good. This is also stuff we want. Ah, breastplate. We're gonna get this somewhere. The earthworks later. Okay. Observation recruits. Holding the center. Cover effectiveness is great. Cover effectiveness is... yeah. This is the center line in front of the artillery. Might want to switch out for some grenadiers. Make this the pure artillery efficiency. Long range shots. Well, this is going elsewhere as well later on. I mean, this is more about shooting as well, so surely this could make sense. We want more of those kind of rifles. Okay. So, having said that, I think we just want to plunder this now. Jakobstadt, that is. Because we need to move on. Still need to get to this outpost. Running out of time, though. Where's another battlefield that we can? Okay, there are still more outposts over there. Here, one more there. Miss a battlefield? There is one more down here. Okay, so we best rush down there to get the outpost and the... Actually, might have to get moving immediately. Done in time. Final battle phase. Have time for anything else. Artillery recruit. That is all fine. Powder house. Nothing special here. Nothing we particularly need here. Melee damage received. The heavy jacket. Morale speed and movement speed. I think the Holstein is more important. We actually want to change that. We just got the new cavalry. Giving them solid speed now. And the morale is pretty good as well. See. Oh! Greyhound mascot. That is big. Morale and move speed plus 10. Okay. That's something for cavalry. So these guys are just flying by now. River crossing. Sir, our scouts report an enemy force camped across a river. It marks a festival of some men appear to be in high spirit, drunk and unguarded, and wholly unfit for battle. They attempt to cross now. Take them unaware and price drafts. Dinghies can be fashioned. Risk is not small. We admit or worse, lose men current. Should we invest coin in sturdier craft, our chances improve. If an engineer is with us, we can ensure the boats together, but then our movement may be detected. construct a sturdier. Yeah, let's go with this. Nice. Okay. What's the muskets? Tula muskets. So we can give these guys better firing muskets. Good. Like, we want to deal with armies like this. Because they give us extra bony. But yeah, let's get into the Battle of Gammardorf. As if we win this, we will get the Doctrine. And we really want that. Russian land milites, a lot of more provincial cav, which could be a bit annoying, but we'll see. That cavalry of Russians, not the most capable so far. And yeah, we have our own riders here as well, so I think we're gonna hold them on the left flank. Wanna use cannons here in the middle. Right, some good shots out of them. Lots veteran musketeers on the over the right flank. Bit of a split there. Grenadiers here. We want to get this hill. That hill would be big. You know, our weaker flank is for sure going to be the right one. Right. I think we just want to hold along the ridge line. The rest want to see it. If we could get on that hill, that would be big. Our provincial cavalry is pretty fine. Yeah, the others, we'll see. At least they have decent morale now. We need to get better focus fire out of you. The enemies have smaller howitzers here. Okay, so we don't need to focus the artillery. The Landmilites actually might be the best units here. They have musketeers on the right. Okay. Actually, should pack you up and get you closer. Packing you was a mistake. The howitzers here can just keep on firing from the rear. Yeah, the 3-pounders don't have enough range. And we want to keep charging here. So immediately things on the left side. These guys are more here, so for the shooting, the Neustadts. Here as well. Station recruits. Firing as well. Now get you guys involved. 6 kills so far with our artillery. These guys. Prussian provincial cavalry, really not that capable. Grenadiers do their best. Keep advancing these guys. Should have a decent advantage here. Fine shots. Ow. Follow you up. I think we should be able to charge these guys. Double charge. Have more morale by a good margin. We can break them here. Okay, they don't charge against us here, so that's an advantage. Should be able to break these guys as well. Charge in here. Artillery continues doing its job. Rotate you guys around. Arc. Rider recruits did break. Not optimal. Guys of ours are super exhausted. Okay. See if we couldn't maybe get some grenades on this line. Good. Broke them over here. Cavalry also got back in here. Come on. You guys back. Chase down the Prussian land milites. Oh no. Cantonist recruits have recovered. Actually might break us. The cavalry has recovered as well. Okay, this is bloodier than hoped. And the throwing of the grenades was a bit of a mess as well. Come on, guys. Hurl. Okay. Now normal musket salvo. Okay. That did work. Salvation recruits. Whilst our veteran musketeers here keep on grinding up. We need to advance over here. Keep on firing on the Prussian musketeers. And we have a victory. Okay, every one of these armies giving us doctrines are pretty important. Get a good couple of uniforms. Get some horses. Think. Want some money here. Invisibility is nice. Not sure. That is great. I think we're just gonna go with campaign visibility. It sounds helpful. Okay. Instead of that, already have better rifles for both of our observation recruits, so Important. I think the stamina is always helpful. Well, no, actually it was the entrenchment. Yeah, that was here. Build speed and the movement speed. Currently for the horses. In general, good movement speed. Go real low. Ammo. Okay. Outpost. Battlefields. Hard here now. Done. Hard door down there. Um, take the equipment. Regiment veterans when recruited. Helpful. Go to Neuenburg. Want to buy a couple more new. This it could go. Try to get next level here already. Iron ramrods are not that important. This tunes, on the other hand, I like quite a bit. Like the Shepherd Texas. Like the Shepherd Texas more. For our charging melee forces. Combat. Yeah, we want to recruits. Talked about how we want to get patient recruits. Could get a line of new recruits in here actually. Then fortifications. They want more manpower, I think. Can start fortifying our artillery. Or we could just give it to the observation recruits. Oh, you already have this. Now we just need to save up. Or we do better horses. Choose. Observation recruits want good firing muskets, so the Potsdams are good. Delft might be good as well. They are actually pretty inaccurate. Serves like the Tulas. Those? Well, can't afford the good wooden stakes yet. Now we could afford them. I think we want to have our observation recruits all behind wooden stakes in the middle, one of our cannons, and then lay around the flanks with our shock infantry. Run. Now we don't have money right now. Oh, get more reservists. Recruits. Oh, we also want to burn this down. Now we don't have money. It's obviously a me mistake. Okay. Charge these guys down. Prussian light army. Our horses got better. have a pretty sizable army now. Long term, these two go against the other, against more observation, or at least the grenadiers will go. Have flanking formation, the Russian riders. Shock infantry. Change this out. Okay. This gets us in range. Yeah. Okay. I think we should have pushed this on the other flank actually. We have a lot of units that just want to shoot this one, and then yeah, our fighting forces here on the left side. Us going full on recruit. Okay. Three. Ready on the flank. Actually, well, the musketeers there's on the left side. Actually, change there. Here, we want to get the cannons out. Firing at the musketeers. One. Successful. 7 I'm pretty happy with. They have 6-pounders with grape shot. Okay, we might be advancing too far here. Okay. Bouncing into us. Can't really charge into these. Really have to take this fire. They're pretty safe on the other side. Push that. Them having to come into range here is pretty brutal. They have decent stuff over here. Cantonist recruits push us on the left side. Got some good damage here. Oh no. Cavalry pushing us. Oh, our artillery just shattered them. Wow. Okay. That was good hits. Here we countercharge. We also charge these guys now. Okay, that cavalry battle was absolutely bloody. Get them while they're still stuck here. The river. Try to cross. You guys do a good job. Ten rounds. Pretty decent job here as well. This is not good. Okay. Break them there. You guys keep just farming. Likely gonna win the duel here. Yeah. Did beat them to it. This is not great. Our artillery did a good job again. Patient recruits. A good job as well. Solid. A really solid fire. Okay. How? Pitch artillery fire. Okay. Come on. Break them faster than they break us. Come on. Yes. Good job. And our man on the right side? They hold. Okay. All is fine. We need to get the artillery. That will be the final unit break right now. Let's just get a couple of shots in there and then we have it. Nice. That might maybe allow us to get our next division in time before the final battle as well. We have enough there. Ammunition, money. Some solid rank ups. 3. Is that enough? Yes. Okay. Russian rider recruits decent units now as well. Situation as well. Get to a town though. Those guys are just run away from us. I think we're just gonna take them on, run them over. Get a bit of veterancy here, especially for our cavalry. We're still a bit wounded. Yeah, the provincial calf is not in the best of shapes. Can advance here. They don't even have cannons. Level up our artillery a bit as well. This is just classic stuff here. There we go. Get you in columns. Can hold you out even further. Tab as a key. Guys are marching all across the front here now. We want to shoot up. Actually, we want to shoot up the enemy cavalry if possible. Decent hits. 8 hits. Cavalry is pretty fine. Okay. What is the cavalry bringing with them here? Nothing special. Veteran musketeers move forward. Wait. Fire on them. Oh, okay. Oh, those are hussars, I just realized. They're actually relatively decent in combat, but crushed through them still. Okay. Veterancy. Yeah. Sides there. Close to breaking. You guys just keep following them up. Okay. Good hits. Let's go. Great kills here. Leveling up our cavalry. This is maybe a bit close quarters. Okay. Keep racking up the kills a bit there. Our musketeers doing good job in this insane close quarters combat situation. Okay. Come on. Yes. We break the Cantonese recruits. That is big. We hunt down the enemy army over here as well. And there we go. Success. Big. Really, really nice. Not all that many losses, I believe. And now we have the money we need. I think we still take the conscription just to make sure that we have enough serve here. And yeah, there we go. New officer. Is great. Got grenadiers. I think we're gonna switch the cavalry over here for now. See if we maybe can make him great cavalry officer. Russian musketeers. Already have 1 grenadiers, 2 grenadiers. So I think we're gonna go with Russian veteran muskets. You guys are already up there. Wait, it was down here, right? Yeah. That's over here. Yeah, observation musketeers. Go pretty hard. Great accuracy there. Like, yeah, these guys don't even have that now with muskets. They should be great hold. Still a bit off from Russian dragoons. Have a bit more charge. More importantly, are a lot better with rifles. We don't have any for them, any carbines yet. That's something that we might still have to look into. Maybe can make it to Libau here. Enemy headquarters. Do we risk it? Yeah, let's risk it here. Take one more fight with these guys. Then make it to Libau. Then just practice. Because I want to get another doctrine. Can be really helpful in the long run here, I believe. Getting them in this is also easier, I think, than in Act 4-3, where most armies become a lot tougher. Here. There are some musketeers, but it's still mostly recruits. It's a big army of recruits, but our army obviously is a big army of recruits now as well. And now we have set them up here nicely in the middle. Recruits there. Set up the cavalry for the right side this time? I think so. Grenadiers. Ready to charge as well. We have one guy as the lead now. Okay. So the guys you want on the flank for the charging. We have some surf recruits. Once to the hill. Guys up there. Try to advance through this middle. Station recruits try to block. Good. Stretch guys out like this. Oh, the Hussars actually coming in center. Tricorps advancing as well. Okay, no great hits there for us. Want to have our cavalry strong together. The enemy doesn't have any major forces that can hold us here on the left flank here, I think. So a force that can just charge down enemies with enough charge damage. Quite helpful. Country walking towards us. Can we get another shot out against their hussars? Breaking their cavalry would be nice. Would mean that our cavalry can move a bit more freely. Okay. Good hits. 120 kills now. Musketeers. Thing for you guys to fire upon. Wasn't a great hit. Spread it out. Get into town. Good hits. Good hits. Let's keep advancing. Just charge these guys down. Nice. That's an easy break. Try to break them. Oh, shit. Get the cavalry out of there before they break. Let's rotate slowly. The cumbersomeness of the lines is something quite nice as well. I feel like they rotate around for charges a bit too quickly still. Get you closer for charge. Just keep on racking the kills up. That's an easy break. Some easy kills for you. Recruits here. And their cover. Broke the Jaegers finally. This can charge in there. Just racking up the kills. Go. Coming in for you. Okay. Good work here. Chasing them down. See? The cannons still keep the fire up. You guys get over there. Okay. Rider recruits. Have we at least got on level 1? No. Get a couple more. And there we go. Russian musketeers. 2 shatter. And let's charge. Cantonist recruits. Going down. Let's get through there. Let's charge them for anything bad could happen. Before the reload goes through. God, the charge is slow. Annoying. The one cannon got ready. And we have another doctrine. Get ready for our final battle with. Of Act 1 here. Well, the muskets. Hope that is fine. Might go more conscripts, just... No, I think we go with veterancy visions. Okay. Vision consumption going down is actually pretty great. We get a lot of experience here. You guys now can become big Russian field artillery. Can become the Russian battalion. Melee damage received, retency gained. That's both great. I think we go with noble here. Then manpower is an issue. Not a massive one. Make it to Libau before they arrive. Come on, run. We maybe could buy a bit more stuff here. Yeah, we have here. Okay, we don't have any Smith. One sword got here has this way. We have a foundry here. We do. Could get bronze 12 pounders. Will be helpful. If we have all the 1 muskets placed already, right? Yes. This rather unimportant. This is not. Damage reduction is well. We have the big new cannons. Good for these guys actually to get reservist up. Can take this as well. The 2 normal pressed plates. Can sell those as well. Staff College. What do we get here? Nice. All damage received. Move speed itself. Country as well. Some nice items. Auto house. Okay. Drummer. Goes in here. Grenadiers could use some help as well. I think we're gonna them even more. Hit stamina. I think we're gonna put 2 grenadiers with these guys as our infantry charge one. And then we have surf recruits here to hold the middle with. The 2 veterans don't need to load up anymore. Have the flank here. Okay. I want one more cavalry in the last one. It for here. Sure. Melee and Keen don't really hand in hand. I think we should just buy a level 1 officer for later. We lose one, the more we will them. Cavalry. I'll take those with us as well. Then buy some more fruits. If we maybe drill and get 1 level up, and we can. With that, we have dragoons. Still haven't gotten any good rounds for them, but these can become provincial cavalry as well, so the drilling was worth it. Observation recruits can get better as well. Observation field artillery is actually not bad either. 40% accuracy, normal. 30% of quicker reload. These we go observation fusiliers. Wait. 1 more level of veterancy for you, but that's already a nice start here now. Just these bonies. 12,000 men here. Final battle of Act 1. I think we are in a good position. They have some Freikorps musketeers. They have veterans and the Itzenblitz musketeers are high level ones. They, yeah, no, they have better charge. Yeah, better melee. That's the only difference here though, compared to the veterans, but obviously veteran is pretty good already. This should be interesting. Let's get around. They have some artillery here in the rears as well. Yeah. They have some good ones now, though. Some forces this time around. Don't have any special ammo. Don't need to. This open yet. The right side, we just want to have a firing line. Have the cavalry charged on the right flank. Left flank, we're just gonna advance and charge our way through it. Considering maybe taking some three of us here. They have two cav. We want to have our cav combined then, so that if they send our 2 cav after our 3 cav, we win the fight. Guys, just hold out there in the middle. They advance forward. They actually let's get into column. Let's get moving. Charge down. Some Prussians here. And Leeds musketeers. Korb in the middle. Go. Drummer. These guys are really fast. Please. These guys don't have good melee. Neither do these. So can charge them down 70s. Yeah. Our melee capabilities are really good. Get the cannons out. Fire. Antlitz on the flank. That's here pretty good. The ones with the long range rifle. Freikorps Jägers. These guys. I'm not gonna have a great time against 22-second reload. Holy. 21-second reload. Observation recruits here are doing a fine job though. I think they have a good amount of morale here. Bit of a problem. Advancing into us here. Okay. Go. Let's charge. Next charge attempt. Blitz and Blitz are dangerous. Okay. Keep fighting. We actually break them. Those, but we break them. But the musketeers trouble as well. Let's you guys keep on the pressure. That made the difference. Aha. Okay. So, that's a bad one as well. Okay. Get in position to fire. That is a bit annoying. But we keep the pressure up. And this line here is going to break relatively soon as well. Prussian musketeers there are a problem. Are we winning? Are you winning, son? You are winning, son. Nice. Boys cavalry trying to rotate. That should be a relatively easy break now as well. Or not. Or not. Okay, these guys got really shredded. Okay, we got the cannons. One of our cavalry got broken there. Broke through the enemy as well. That's pretty bad. Finally stop these guys. Come on, break them. Good. Good. Retreat. Keep the pressure up. And there we go. Act 1. Final battle. We outnumbered the enemy. I didn't expect that, but Act 2 is upon us now. And we're gonna have a look on that in the next video. Kinda there. have a look on what we can do with all the stuff we got here. No crazy items, actually. With a battle like that, I think it's best to get the casualties vanished here ASAP. Manpower is going to be an issue with our sizable army. Yeah, this is the important part. Russia moving on. Artillery movement speed double. Army gains 35% veterancy and drilling, ammunition consumption and drilling. That actually is kind of interesting. The plus 5% ammo is fine. Gonna go with this. And let's have a look. Where shall we go next? All against the Prussians again. Müller-Solensky Jägers sound quite nice. The Kievsky or the Padur Musketeers. All of this sounds quite nice. Padur are really fast and mobile. I like that actually. 1500 I like as well though. The Kiev line infantry. I think we're gonna go just with those, or depends a bit on what else we get here. Item sale profit at settlements. Yeah, that actually sounds really nice as well. Also just some Jägers as well. So we actually gonna go to Western Prussia. Gonna invade them there. So if you don't want to miss that, guys, follow and like down below. See y'all in the next one.